6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin rich, cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. Best of them did. Well, I stem, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Rockets going up against the Tar Heels. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Shota Imanaga. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. That catches the outside corner. And that's how this game gets started. And now it's even up.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
There goes Ellie. It's a pitch out.
No strikes.
Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Swanson fires over to first. And there's 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger, and that'll do it. And we're back. And starting in this one, Noah Schultz.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Trout is there. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. On a line out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Line drive and foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. The relay. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Grounder might be 2. Swanson tossed to second, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Williams on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now here is Cody Bellinger. Schultz back to work. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Machado. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 and 2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now, Pudge Rodriguez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Max Clark in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force, and that is. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Waste no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, number 94. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swanson over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Roman Anthony. Outside low, and that's ball one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
In there at the knees.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Two on, one out. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. On the board first, it's 1-0. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball to strike.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And that is out of play. On the ground, could be two. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. As we go to the last of the third, here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Oh, 1 down. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
And that one off the outside edge.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Boots it. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and it's off the wall. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Ruth in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now at the plate, Mike Napoli. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. At the plate, Roman Anthony. There's the strike at the knees. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Manny Machado. That one fouled off. Machado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to.
Diving stop at second, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the catcher up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. That one
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
On the ground to third, De La Cruz gets it to first.
Got him.
That takes care of Rodriguez. And here is Max Clark. Just
Nope, that's
missed. That's in there. And 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a
0-2.
smart pitcher is going to play off of that.
Runner takes off to the right side. That's out number 3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Shota back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger, and there's 2 down. Yordan Alvarez digs in now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a foul ball.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it gets by him.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Pitch
1 ball, 1
misses.
strike.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Line drive to short and caught. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything.
The tag, and they got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. That one ripped. And that's a foul ball. Check swing, called strike. Check swing, but it's put in play. Makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit, Travis Bazzano, 1 for 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Out to short, Swanson. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. That catches the corner. Inside, just missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On a line, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right.
Fires over to Bellinger. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Bellinger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The other way. Zips it across, and Bellinger is out. Here comes Manny Machado. On the ground. Sends it across to first. Machado is out. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Mike Trout.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ground ball could be 2. Machado throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And that one clips the corner. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
1-1.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Acuna. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. On the ground to third. Over to Ruth. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Stepping in, Max Clark. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Over to Ruth. And that quickly 2 away. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one drifts inside.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
That missed. That's a ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
3-1.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Shota back to work. Just missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1.
That's a ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Mike Napoli now at the plate. Fouled off left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Ryan Helsley taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down. And now Travis Bazzana, 1 for 3. This one in the air, right field. Williams on the move. They got it for out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 94 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Williams hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. There's the strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. So up next, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. And that one wrapped foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one misses. Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball.
2 balls, 1
just
strike.
missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Cruz makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
Now batting, third baseman, Elly De La Cruz.
Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz hauls it in for the out. Here's Trout, 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's off the outside
1
edge.
ball, no strikes.
Ball 1. 100 at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 outs. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's a ball.
inside corner. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brent Rooker, a critical at bat in this game for him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is
0
strike
balls, 1
1.
strike.
Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll get down for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that.
Bazana to second. There's one, and that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the double.